Alright guys, it's Techno Viking 23 and we are back with some more Mass Effect. Doing our Mass Effect original playthrough here with our male Shepard character. Now, hopefully I have eliminated the echo and the feedback that I was getting on the video before. Turn down the TV, so hopefully it's not hitting in the mic anymore. But we are going to jump right back in where we were before and start working on the Citadel. Hopefully we can get through the side quests and finish up the Citadel. I think we have almost that done. We have got to go talk to Jalid, talk to Chelik. Let's see, we've already done most of these. I've already got 19 of 21 of the Keepers done. I bet you guys are happy about that. You won't have to see any more Keeper scans. Alright, so first we are going to head up. Try to remember where I need to go. I need to go back to CSEC. So let's see here. All right, there we go. We can head off to CSEC now. Got a couple of quests here we have to take care of. So let's talk to Jalid.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying?
Yes, you
Why would I lie?
sneaky little lying Volus. You were lying.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
All right, that is taken care of.
CSEC seems more like a military operation than a police force.
And we'll go talk to Chelik, and then we should be good to go.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it. You've earned some payment for your work. I appreciate your help. It shows a lot of integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let Jenna go.
Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
All right, well, we got a bunch of Omnigel with that one. And something in our inventory. Probably nothing special. Ooh, high explosive rounds, IX. Alright, I think that is it for the side stuff, so we can finally move on to some of these missions. Alright, so we're going to go take on Fist. And Rex is probably going to be upset with me because I'm not taking him. Usually he will kill Fist, but if you don't have him in your party, I think Fist survives. I'm not real sure. It's been a while since I played this. Actually, if we go down this way, I can do something real quick here.
It's strange. The Geth are attacking, and everyone around here is still worried about ordinary business.
It's politics, Williams. The Council won't raise the alarm until they're certain about the threat.
The threat? Did they not see the vids at Eden Prime? So this is why I hate politics.
Sorry guys, just adjusting the mic a bit here. This thing is really sensitive. It picks up like every tiny little sound. And this is a headset mic. This is one of the reasons I can't use an open mic or a Blue Yeti or anything in my apartment, because it just picks up so much noise. Alright, now this is actually usually where the Normandy is. Yeah, this is the docking bay, which we will be using quite a bit. I just wanted to come up here and, aha, scan another keeper. So now we've only got, I think, one left to find. Head on back up to CSEC.
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
Alright, quick travel. And we're heading back to the wards. And Cora's den. Alright, I think we are actually going to get some action here. Yep. Oh, that's a lot of red. Again, I'm trying to get shotgun kills with a guy who's not trained for shotguns, so this is pretty interesting how this is working out. Crooked bouncer, just take you out while you're on the ground. I really can't hit anything.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back, or we'll shoot.
I just killed 50 bodyguards to get in here. What do you think I'll do to you?
Screw Fist. He doesn't pay us enough for this.
That's right. Just move along. Just move along, boys.
That worked.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to my pistol because this is just not working out very well with with anything else here, so.
Take cover! Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Where's the quarry?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's lying.
You've got 3 seconds to come clean. Then I start shooting.
The Quarian isn't here. Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself. I thought the Shadow Broker only worked through agents. Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Am I supposed to just forget your part in all this?
Hey, I came clean. I told you about the meeting. Besides, I've got my own problems now. The Shadow Broker wants me dead. I have to disappear. Forget about me. I'm a ghost.
There's no time to waste. Come on.
Don't worry, you'll never see me again.
I'd better not. Alright, so now we're going to have a time limit, so we've got to go find this Quarian. And there's going to be, of course, more enemies, too, that are going to try to stop us. That worked very well. One thing I really just, it's so hard to play this game now after playing Mass Effect 2 and 3 because you just get so used to the combat system. The combat system in this is really kind of clunky, but of course it was made in 2008, so it's one of the reasons.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off. Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
And here we have Tally, another member of our crew, one of the best characters in this series, as we will come to see throughout all the games. And Udina's still being a jackass.
Who's this? The Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
This Quarian can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander.
Yeah, you're damn right you apologize, piece of crap. God, I can't stand this guy.
Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition
So
among my
the Quarians basically created the Geth as a labor force originally, and then the Geth became sentient and basically rebelled and kicked the Quarians off their home planets rather violently. So the rest of their race now lives in a giant fleet, which basically just flies around space. That's where they all live. That's why they have to have the environmental suits, because their immune systems are not very good, since most of them were born and raised in space for several generations. Their immune systems can't really fight disease, so they have to wear these special suits.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, The Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died.
Well, you thought wrong, Anderson.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
This is a lot to handle. They might just ignore everything we tell them.
Yeah, they're probably
No matter
gonna
what they
not
think about
believe
the rest
anything
of
we
us,
say, because
those
they're
audio
politicians.
files
And
prove
it's the
Saren's a
council.
traitor.
That's basically...
The captain's
The
right.
council never
We
believes
need to
us. That's
present this to the
an
council
ongoing
right
trend
away.
in this
What
game.
about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I'll take all the help.
Much
I
rather
can
have you than Ashley, but unfortunately I have to use her
Thanks.
for this
You won't
playthrough.
regret this.
Ashley really doesn't like
Anderson and
aliens
I
at
will go
all.
ahead and get things ready
She's
with the
very,
council. Take a few
very
minutes to
aggravated
collect
by them.
yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Alright, so we're going to go talk to the council now. And again, I'm going to keep going with my normal squad here, which we're going to have to use up until a certain point, and then, well, that's a spoiler for later on. I won't spoil that right now. Alright, so let's see. Some more codex entries.
The elk, driven from their home. The elk,
But yeah, if you guys are playing, there's all kinds
an
of
art, a virtue,
fun
an
stuff you can read
combat,
in here, and
kinetic, combat.
get some good information, like if you want.
The elk,
You see, we just met
driven from their
Tali,
home
so you can
system
go in and
by
actually
Geth
read if you
nearly
want
3
all about
centuries
the
ago. Most Quarians
Quarian
never board
history.
the migrant.
A little bit there. You'll find out more about them in the game as you go and as you talk to your crew members, but it's nice to have that there. Let's see, we gotta go back to Fist's office apparently. And then we can go to the council. Alright, so let's do that. I'd like to get all these silly side missions done before me. So after we go talk to the council, we'll finally get control of the Normandy and we'll be able to go explore the galaxy. Start saving the universe.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard.
Here we got another.
Please spare a moment of your time. Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
What do you need?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
Wait, the 212? Your wife was Serviceman Nerali Bhatia. I'm Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. I served in her unit.
Chief Williams, it is a pleasure. Nerali spoke of you with great respect.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Mr. Bhatia. Nerali was a good woman. What can we do for you?
I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
We'll look into it.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
Alright, we can go take care of this real quick. I know where this dude is hanging out at. We'll go set him straight.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
I'm here on behalf of Samesh Bhatia for his wife, Nerali.
Serviceman Nerali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You're studying her injuries to learn more about Geth weaponry.
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
Well, it doesn't matter. You can't lose your humanity to try to improve things.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process.
What did I just say?
Stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
That's right, you will. Better go right now. Before I choose Renegade options. It's going to be fun to do the Renegade playthrough, I have to admit, after I get done with this one, because it's I've got to get that 75% Renegade achievement. But it's really fun in Mass Effect 2 as well. That's where there's a lot of really good Renegade options.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Samesh, I don't know if this helps, but your wife, Nerali, loved you very much. She missed your cooking, and she played recordings of you every night.
See, the one thing, if you have Ashley here, she knew this woman on Eden Prime, and if you have a different squad member, you don't get this conversation. That's another kind of cool thing about this game, where it'll change depending on who you have in your party. You'll have different options for some of the conversations and in terms of the dialogue that you'll get. So that's another way they make it really immersive and really enhance the replay value, since you can go through and basically have a different experience each time, or if you use a different party. So that's just one of the neat things about the game. Now that guy eventually, when you play Mass Effect 2, you actually get a terminal in your ship that you can go to, and people send you emails and all kinds of other stuff. And you basically will get an email from him talking about how he opened up a restaurant. It's pretty cool because he heard that conversation he just had with Ashley, so he eventually opens up a restaurant in honor of his wife, and they, anybody who's in the Alliance military usually gets to eat for free. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool how they follow up. And they add all these interesting little things into the story. All right, so we gotta go back here and check out Fist's office. Apparently, he left something behind. Hopefully, not those turrets. Wall safe here. We'll just override that. Snowblind and frictionless materials. Alright, so we got a disc. Alright, so we're gonna go talk to that reporter girl, Emily Wong.
A lot of traffic here. How fast do you think those cars are going?
Almost there, guys. Just gotta get through a couple more little things, and then we'll finally get into the main parts of the game. But this is a typical RPG. You gotta spend a lot of time usually in the starting zone, running around, taking care of stuff, getting some gear, getting some items, doing some little quests. Now, early on, this stuff's actually all pretty important because it really does enhance a little bit of the story, and you also can level up quite a bit. The more side quests you do, the more like right now, obviously that doesn't matter since I'm already level 50 when I started. But when you start at level 1, it's very helpful to go through here and do all these quests so you get some more abilities, get your powers trained up and things like that, so that you can do better when you go out into the actual game. Because the first mission, actually, the first actual like mission that you go on is pretty difficult. But there's a ton of side quests in this game, and that's why I was saying earlier, you know, you can take 50, 60 hours to really go through everything if you really work at it.
Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be
Depends on how much you pay me. No, I'm just kidding.
Happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now,
I just wanted to see what the Paragon option there was. Alright, wow, we got 88,000 credits. That's pretty good. Alright, I think that takes care of everything. So now we can finally go deal with the council. Now what's cool is like you actually, after this, you talk to the council, you'll get to take the Normandy and you get to go out into the actual galaxy and explore and do things. But when you can come back to the Citadel. Of course, it's because it's a hub and you can get all kinds of you can pick up weapons and armor. There's shops there. When you play the actual game and you're not already leveled up to 50 or 60, you'll be able to come back and buy gear, and they'll have better gear for sale as you get higher up in level. But the cool thing is when you come back to the Citadel every once in a while, there's going to be more people with other side missions that you can pick up. So there's quite a bit that you can wind up doing here. I think actually this Admiral, this guy usually has a mission, but you can miss out on it if you don't come at the right time. Yeah, see, he still doesn't have it. Oh, I missed this guy earlier. Wow, that's 143,000 credits. So that's all of the keepers are done. So if you guys have been watching these videos and you're still playing this for the first time, you'll actually have just seen how to get them all.
Udine is presenting the Quarians' evidence to the council.
All right.
It's a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
That's right.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience.
The Asari basically can live for like 1,000 years, and so the matriarchs are, they're older. When they get to like 800-900 years old, they're some of the more powerful. They're biotics and other things. Political power.
Extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what he's saying, and, you know, give it 2 or 3 games, it might come true. But this is one of the guys, he never believes anything that you say.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different.
We do get to tell these guys I told you so about 3 or 4 times, so that is kind of fun.
For the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
I can take Saren down.
The commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, see, I could be a diplomat too.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We'll be gracious.
We're sending you into
We'll let Renegade Shepard talk some trash there the next time.
Justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Not even a thank you from the ambassador.
Yeah,
What
he's
do you
kind of a
expect
dick.
from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Commander.
Right, I think I already had all that stuff unlocked already, but when you become a Spectre, finally they give you an extra attribute bar in your talents so that you can actually let's see here, maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Okay, I've got Spectre training there at the bottom. Yeah, see, I already had it maxed out, but they did give me, I actually opened up 2 more Intimidate options. Interesting. Okay, operative. Sabotage, overload. I'm just trying to see what I want to do. Increase the strength of shields. So you got to kind of read through each of these because each one of these will do all kinds of different stuff for you. Increases the amount of Omnigel recovered when using decryption to open objects. Shuts down enemy tech and biotic abilities. Alright, I'm going to actually go with electronics to get some more shields. Alright, Caden. Let's see. Guess we'll open up some medicine there for him. Ashley, we're keeping with shotguns, so we will do one more in assault training. Alright, so we got to go talk to Adina now, and I believe that is going to finally let us get out of here and go start doing stuff. Maybe now this guy will open up. I can't remember what... He gives you a mission to go investigate something. There we go.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of...
Among other things, you want me to pick up your dry cleaning too and feed your fish, and do some other stuff for you? This is basically what's going to happen as soon as you become a Spectre. You basically wind up becoming everybody's errand boy. There's Admiral Hackett, who we'll meet later on, who's constantly asking you to do things, and he'll be present throughout all 3 games.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
Sometimes.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of 2 things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
Alrighty. You know what? I think there is a fast travel thing over here. Yep. Alright, head to the embassy now. We've already got a couple side missions for space we've already picked up here, which is kind of cool. Probably not going to make you guys watch too much of that. I'm just going to make you guys watch the main story stuff we go through. Maybe a couple side missions here and there, but that's going to take a lot of time. Alright, so we're back at the embassy. We go talk to Udina. At least I think that's what we're going to do. Or maybe not. I probably didn't go to the right spot. Let's see here. Alright, so we've got Strenus System in the Horsehead Nebula, Artemis Tau Cluster. Speak to the Ambassador. Ah, he's in the docking bay, of course. That's where we went earlier and saw the Normandy. Now the cool thing you'll notice on those side missions, it just gave you like a system to go into. Every system, you can actually pretty much go to all the systems in the galaxy. They've created all these planetary systems. They don't actually tell you which planet you have to go to. You basically just go into the system and then you have to explore a little bit. Now some of the planets you can land on, some of them you cannot, but that opens up a whole new... The ones you can land on, you get to drive around in this tank called the Mako. It can be kind of cumbersome, but it's got a really big cannon on it, and it is kind of fun to drive around with. It can pretty much go anywhere. So that's a lot of fun. You'll get to see that a little bit later on. Alright, actually, let me go talk to... Another thing, too, if you guys are playing this for the first time, after you become a Spectre, the guy down here, he will have a special Spectre requisitions.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
And so it gives you some better weapons. Now, he may have had some of these before, but now you can see you get some much better items that are there that you can use. What I'm really looking for is some better armor. Biotic amp there, 35, 40, and 40. But you can even get some you can see you get some Spectre gear that's level 7 or level 8. So you know, it's always come check this out before you leave the Citadel after you become a Spectre, because he will have some better items that you can pick up and use in the game. Just gonna go down here to see if he has any other licenses available, and he does not. So of course, right now I've got a lot of the best weapons and stuff, so I'm not really in need of any of that stuff. But you might need some of that, so you never know. Alright, so that's a much better assault rifle for Caden. Give him some upgrades. Alright. I need to get some upgrades. I obviously don't have a whole lot. Alrighty. Make sure Ashley's got all her stuff. Okay, I think... Oh, that looks cool. It's not quite as good as the other thing. It's kind of weird how your heavy armor is not as good as your medium armor. But I still like the way it looks. Maybe looks pretty cool. Like I said, at this point, when I'm a certain level, it doesn't really matter. We need to get Caden some new armor, though. He needs light armor. Actually, let me check and see if this guy's got... Actually, you know what? No, I'll just wait until I get back on the ship. You also have a requisitions guy in the Normandy, in the cargo bay, that you can talk to. He's got some items. That's why we were picking up those licenses earlier. He'll actually give you some stuff you can purchase.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the
Okay, like this here, this is going to give us a side mission as well, because we were here about a cluster out in space where a team's gone missing, so that'll be available in our journal under side missions to go investigate that. So just another way you can pick up some missions and stuff to do on the side. Now again, you don't have to do all that. You can just run through the game kind of linearly, but it really adds, you know, it's a good way to build experience on the side and really level up your characters. Kind of like any other RPG, lots of exploration. You know, that never hurts to have too much of that. Alright, so here we are. Let's talk to Ambassador Udina.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to, Captain.
Yeah,
Anderson
go to your
can
meeting
answer any
already.
Questions you might have.
Nobody needs you here.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Sounds like overkill to me.
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alrighty, we can finally get on the ship and get out of here.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress.
All right.
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain would be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Alright, well, we now can go anywhere we want using the galaxy map. We're running kind of long in this video, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. And then next time when we come back, we will head out into the galaxy finally and start exploring. So, okay, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little look into the Mass Effect universe. If you stuck around this long for it, I appreciate you watching. But it's Techno Viking 23, and I will see you again next time.